Exercise 6.1. Find the locus of P for all alpha. The coordinates of a moving point P is 9 cos alpha, comma 9 sin alpha. Here we want to consider this 9 cos alpha and 9 sin alpha as P of H, comma K. So we can consider this 9 cos alpha as H and this 9 sin alpha as K. From these two, I can have the values for cos alpha and sin alpha. Cos alpha is H by 9 and sin alpha is K by 9. We know the trigonometrical identity sin square alpha plus cos square alpha. So, I want to substitute the value of sin and cos here. So that I can have this cos alpha is 9 by H by 9. So, instead of this, I can have the value for cos square alpha is H square by H by 9 the whole square. This is H by 9 the whole square. And the value of sin is K by 9. So, we can have this as K. Okay, this is K by 9 the whole square. Let me square this value so that we have K square by 9 plus H square by 9. The 80 now, 81. K square by 81 plus H square by 81. So, both are same, both have the same denominator as 81. So, we can have H square plus K square divided by 81 equal to 1. If you cross multiply, we can have H square plus K square equal to 81. This is the equation given, what we found here. But we want to find the locus of P, isn't it? It must be the value of X and Y. So, I can have the locus of H comma K is X square plus Y square equal to 81. In the place of H, we want to put X here. In the place of Y, K, we want to put Y here. So, the equation is X square plus Y square equal to 81 here. First problem, second division. We want to find the locus of 9 cos alpha, comma 6 sin alpha. So, we want to keep this as P of H, comma K. So, K is 9 cos alpha and H is 6 sin alpha. So, here from this we can have the value of cos alpha is H by 9 and from this we can have sin alpha is K by 6. We know the identity sin square alpha plus cos square alpha, that is nothing but H square by 81 plus K square by 36 equal to 1. We want to find the locus of P. So, it must be in X and Y, isn't it? So, we had to convert this into X and Y like this. Instead of H, we have to put X here. So, X square by 81 and here Y square by 36 equal to 1. So, locus of H comma K, P is X square by 81 plus Y square by 36 equal to 1. Second problem. Find the locus of a point P that moves at a constant distance of 2 units from x-axis. So, it moves from 2 units from x-axis, isn't it? Here it is x-axis and here it is y-axis. This is y-axis and this is x-axis. Here from x-axis 2 units away. So, this is the distance alpha equal to 2. Okay. So, any line parallel to x-axis is y equal to c, that we learnt in 10th standard there. So, that c is nothing but 2 here, it's given in the problem, 2 units away from x-axis, that is c. So, c equal to 2. Therefore, the constant, that locus of P is y equal to 2 here. Okay. So, look at the next second division. Any line parallel to y-axis, that means parallel to y-axis is nothing but here we have, here this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Parallel to y-axis is here. So, this is parallel. So, this distance is 3. So, we can have this any line parallel to y-axis is x equal to c. So that c is 3 here. Therefore, we can have the locus of P is x equal to 3. Third problem, if theta is a parameter, find the equation of the locus of a moving point whose coordinates are x equal to a cos cube theta, y equal to a sin cube theta. Here we want to find the equation of the locus of the moving point. Okay, so here it's given x is a cos cube theta and y is a sin cube theta. From x I can have like this, x equal to a cos cube theta is nothing but cos cube theta equal to x by a. I want to take the 2/3 of on both either side there. So x by a the whole part 2 by 3 equal to cos cube theta the whole part 2 by 3. Here I can cancel this 3 and 3 so that we have cos square theta equal to x by a whole part 2 by 3, because we know the identity sin square alpha plus cos square alpha equal to 1, isn't it? So here I got the value of cos square theta, and then from y I can get the value of sin square theta. Now we have y equal to a sin cube theta, that is nothing but sin cube theta equal to y by a. We have to take the, both the sides as 2 by 3 as par, so that we have y by a the whole part 2 by 3 equal to sin cube theta whole part 2 by 3. We can cancel this 3 and 3 so that we have sin square theta equal to y by a the whole part 2 by 3. Then we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. In this I want to substitute the values of this sin square theta and cos square theta, so that we have x by a the whole part 2 by 3 plus y by a whole part 2 by 3 equal to 1. And we want to take the past both numerator and denominator. So x part 2 by 3 by a part 2 by 3 is here, and y part 2 by 3 and a part 2 by 3 is here, and both we have the denominator as common, so we can have a part 2 by 3 like this. At the numerator we have x part 2 by 3 plus y part 2 by 3 equal to 1. Then cross multiply this, we can have the locus as x part 2 by 3 plus y part 2 by 3 equal to a part 2 by 3. Fourth problem, find the value of k and b if the points p of minus 3 comma 1 and q of 2 comma b lie on the locus of x square minus 5x plus ky equal to 0. Here the point p of minus 3 comma 1 lie on the locus of x square minus 5x plus ky equal to 0. So let me substitute the values as x and y here. So instead of x we have to substitute minus 3, instead of y we can substitute 1. So minus 3 the whole square minus 5 into here minus 3 plus k into 1 equal to 0. If we square this we can have 9. Here this is plus 15 plus k equal to 0. So we can add both the things. 24 plus k equal to 0. That means k equal to minus 24 is the answer. Then we want to find the value of p now. Here we can have this 2 comma b lie on the locus, that is x square minus 5x plus ky equal to 0. Substitute the value of x and y in the given equation. That means instead of x we have to put 2 here. So 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus k into, instead of y we have to substitute b here. So kb equal to 0. Then simplify this. Here we can have 4 and here it is minus 10 and here it is k value is already we found minus 24. So minus 24 b here. And then if you simplify this, that is minus 6 minus 24 b equal to 0. So that we have minus 6 equal to 24 b. Then b equal to minus 6 by 24. If you simplify this we can have b equal to minus 1 by 4. So we found the value k equal to minus 24 and b equal to minus 1 by 4 here.